Hey everyone, I just wanted to mention some things before this video actually starts, and one of them regarding my skill tree, because I didn't really capitalize that in the video. So, this is my skill tree. Obviously, you don't have to keep it the same as I do. So, this is mine, but I did want to talk about the ruby, the grass nozzle, and the Law and Order before we go into this. Is the ruby will heal you for 12% of your damage. The Law and Order will heal you for 25% of your melee damage, and the Grog Nozzle will heal you 65% of the damage you do. So Law and Order will only heal you for your melee damage, to where the ruby and the Grog Nozzle will heal you for your grenade damage, your gun damage, your dot damage, your melee damage. Anyway, continue watching this video because I'll demonstrate different guns with different shields and all of that shebang, and just pretty much give you an idea of everything you can do, and just whatever you want to use. So thanks for clicking on this video. I will demonstrate now. Yeah. So this is what I had on when I was playing Melee Zero in my last video. I have the Grog Nozzle and a Fire Ruby, an Unkempt Herald, the Lyuda, but the Lyuda doesn't really matter, it's just there for sniping purposes, and to fill up a 4th slot. Obviously you could put anything in there. And also I had the Hide of Terramorphous and Lightning Bolts. And the classic class mod, the Ninja one. The Legendary Ninja. So, Lightning Bolts are from Tiny Tina's DLC. Then they drop from Necromancers. They drop from one of the Necromancers. There's Necro, Pyro. Drops from one of those. And you can also get it from the Handsome Sorcerer. I use this to throw at myself to deplete my shield, which happens to be the Hide of Terramorphous. And when it's depleted, I'll do extra roid damage, which the Hide of Terramorphous does the most in the game. But normally I use the Grog Nozzle, and this one is gibbed in. But there's a mission you can get in Tiny Tina's DLC where you can keep it as a mission weapon. And it does have pretty much the same effect on the one I gibbed in. It still does a good amount of melee damage and will keep me up, and I'll be able to tank a lot of damage. So if you don't want to gibbed a Grog Nozzle with a Bayonetta on it, totally keeping the mission one is fine. The mission weapon the prefix on it will always change every time you log in and out of your character. And the ruby, it does the same thing as the Grog Nozzle, but a little worse. And by little, I mean the ruby heals you for 12% of all the damage you do, while the Grog Nozzle heals you for 65% of the damage you do. So there's a huge difference on that. But if you are not able to get the Grog Nozzle because you already turned in the mission, or you don't have Tiny Tina's DLC, the ruby is something that you can still work with. You just have to play it a little smarter. You'll have to play around your deception a lot more, which, you know, it's not a bad thing to learn. So the ruby and the Grog Nozzle I always have equipped. The ruby will do more damage because the Grog Nozzle has, I believe on the website it said minus 80% damage than a normal OP8 gun would, or whatever level you are at. But it has plus 200% crit, which I don't think, that sounds amazing, but I don't think it's noticeable at all. And also, it's not there to be a damage gun, it only comes in slag. So you're basically going to slag them and stab them a bunch, but using one without a Bayonetta is still a great option, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But right now, I'm going to run the ruby and the Hide of Terramorphous, and show you how that plays out on these little rats, which most times you can one-shot. So because I can't go up there and just run up there and tank their damage, I killed both of them with my roid damage. So rats are pretty weak, but I just want to demonstrate that you can still get stuff done. I was hoping that one rat wouldn't die, but it did. So you see there, I can still tank damage. Oh, he's dead. So I'm gonna run away now. I can still tank some damage, but it isn't as much as I could on a grog nozzle, which I'll go back in and show you. The grog nozzle is just way easier to tank on. Come on, tiger on me. Fuck. Oh, I killed. I also got better. They were aggroed on that rack, but tanking with the ruby, like just going into combat and trying to kill a ultimate badass by sitting on top of it without deception, it is extremely hard on a ruby. But you know, you can only do so much when that's your only option. You'll just have to play safe and deception and kill them if you can get another kill, depending on what enemy it is. Then yeah. So now I'm gonna change my grog nozzle into this one, Miss Moxie's, and I'm gonna put on a different shield, which it's going to be the Love Thumper. And the Love Thumper is a mission you get from Best Mother's Day gift ever. This shield does the most roid damage in the game besides Hydoterramorphous. But the thing that is unique about it, I'm gonna throw this grenade at myself and hope I don't die, is my shield will stay down and I will constantly get that roid damage. I'm gonna wait for my action skill to come back up before I show you. But the hell? Oh. Oh shit. It's not. So see how my shield came up? Oops, I killed myself on kunai. Happens. Shit! Couldn't get the melee off. So, you are a lot more vulnerable when you go into tank, because when you go in and tank with the grog nozzle with Hydoterramorphous on, you'll have, oh bless you, you'll have that shield they'll have to hit through first, and you'll probably at least do half of the damage to them before they knock down your shield. So I'm gonna throw that. Flag on this guy. So you, what the hell? Where is he? Ah! I didn't see him. Oh my god! I should have been looking at the mini map. Should be able to kill him. Yeah. So you are a lot more vulnerable. A lot of people use the rapier, which gives you 200% melee damage. And you get that from Captain Scarlet's DLC by doing the message in a bottle mission. I actually haven't done that mission yet, and it's not because I don't know about it. It's because I just have not cared to do it. I'll probably end up doing it some wear in the near future. And yeah. Another option you can do, which is an option I don't really like to do, is the Law and Order. See if I can get a good So you can definitely one-shot people, especially if they're not, especially if they have your back turned to you. I don't know if it's really worth. Let's throw a grenade at myself. We're in the middle of everything, so let's see. So you do quite a bit of damage. Please, please, please. Thank you. You'll still do quite a bit of damage. Oops, I missed. No, I killed him. With the Law and Order. And you'll get healed for everything you do with your Law. But your healing will only be done if you have the Law and Order both equipped. And Yules. So you could just use the Law and not use the Order and use Hide Terramorphous or the Love Thumper and have a Ruby equipped as well. So when you're low, you can use your Ruby to melee or throw a grenade and switch to the Law when you're in Deception and melee, which a lot of people do with the Rapier. They'll have a Grog Nozzle equipped, and when they're low, they'll use the Grog Nozzle, but when they're doing fine, they know they're not going to die, they'll use the Rapier. So, those are all the options that I know about. If you know anything better, a better combo for weapons for Melee Zero, talk to me. Like I said, I don't have the Rapier, but all Melee Zeros have it, but I just haven't got around to doing that mission. So anyway, I hope this was helpful or interesting. Bye bye.